if you'd like to comment, like, subscribe, please, bro. Like, just let us pop, bro. Please, bro. Like, just do this for us, bro.
Oh, she'll be crying in the corner.
yeah. Oh, that's crying in the corner. Dead. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Our Isekai. I am your overpowered MC, Luciana.
And I am Faith, as always. So, have you thought about what we're doing for our 50th anniversary of the pod?
50th anniversary?
Yeah, I asked you last week, you were like, shock. How about we?
Also, it's, by the way, I was one episode off.
Well, 50 today?
No, we're now on 47.
Oh.
Yeah. So last week was 46 and now it's 47.
Fantastic.
And no, I haven't given a thought to it yet.
Anyways, look at our background.
Yeah.
We did that.
Clap for yourself.
Thank you.
Clap for yourself again.
You did well. Well done.
Yeah, it's looking good. We're thinking of actually buying a wider lens so that you guys can see the full glory.
Because you can't see Zorro.
Yeah, and Zorro's right there, right above my head.
Okay. I have a Zorro too, but I wasn't ready to depart with my Zorro, so it stays in my room.
Do pardon me, I have a cold, so if I cough, I'll try to switch off my mic during that process, but I can't promise anything.
Oh, well and good.
Yes.
Illnesses happen here and there.
And yeah, so welcome back to Our Isekai. What are we doing this episode? Alright, so this episode we're going to cover the first few episodes of Meredith First Sight UK season 10. Then we'll go through news feeds. Where we'll talk about a few things that we've seen on the internet recently, and then we'll do the most romantic speeches ever written on television.
Are you going to dramatise it? The cameras?
Right, from an acting prowess assistance.
Yeah, don't forget with all your different accents.
Exactly.
It's time to showcase them.
Exactly. My talents. And then we'll go to versus. I don't remember what we've got on, and then Red Light, Green Light, which is Demon Slayer. The main quest is MAFS.
Okay. Are there any couples that you like?
So we'll go through the whole all the couples rather than just picking one. So we'll start with Leah. Leah and Leigh. What are your thoughts?
I'm counting. So the first initial episode when they got together, got married, I didn't like that episode. I didn't. I think not Leah, the other one.
Just say the mask one or the femme one, because they like to refer to themselves like that. Although one of them says that they don't do that, but she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm quite femme." Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, the one that's not Leah. I didn't like her to begin with. I think I still don't like her where we are currently in the...
Yeah, she's not very open. She's very much me.
And then she was like, "I'm trying to open up." Are you trying to open up? Because you fed her some pasta?
Yeah, and that to me was just force feeding. Can you stop, please? Like, it's not romantic anymore when you're like, "Oh, I'm trying here." Like, what the hell is all,
And that caught her off guard as well, because it weren't having that kind of moment. She was like, "I've asked you to open up," and then she's like, "Here you go." I was like, that's not opening up, and that's not romantic either. Stop it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I really didn't. And
remember if I'm wrong, when Leah took her to the ski mountains, or the honeymoon was in Alps, did she tell Leah or the producer beforehand that she was afraid of heights? Because I don't remember the conversation happening until they got to the Alps. Yeah. So I'm not sure if they had a conversation prior or not. So I was really caught off guard.
In my opinion, are they just trying to make TV and putting these people in uncomfortable positions?
So that's what I'm like. If it didn't happen until they got to the skiing, I get it. It's nerve-wracking. But if she said it prior to Leah on all the producers, that heights.
No, it's not her fault. It's the producers' fault. The people whoever planned it.
And her reaction was valid. But I don't know which one of those two situations has happened for me to say.
And she also kept saying, my boundaries.
There weren't boundaries.
They were not your boundaries, my love. Like, I think you need to go back to your therapist and actually ask them what your boundaries are and how to actually use them constructively and not just because you don't want to participate in something, because that's what it was given. It was given, I don't want to do it, so it's my boundary.
A preference and a boundary are two different things. She could have said I would prefer for our first night for us not to stay in the same bed, other than it's a boundary, because that's not a boundary. It's your honeymoon night.
Honestly, it's so silly. And like, what she could, like, I understand obviously it's uncomfortable and stuff, but
you did agree to get married
to a stranger.
Exactly. You acknowledge that you weren't going to have much input into this person's physical appearance, other than what you described. It was down to the discretion of the experts what they matched you with.
Yeah, no, she's not getting any. Leigh, I think, she's not getting any sympathy from me. But then at the same time, I don't want to be harsh to her, because it could just be like she has a bad edit. But like regardless of the bad edit, you said the things that you said it in the tone that you said it in as well. So I really don't know how much really is you and how much is really the editing. That's what I've got for them. We'll be watching them. Hopefully things change tonight, because we're recording this Monday, so I'm going to watch the one today. And
we went live yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did.
We're trying really hard.
Great content and stuff. All right, guys. Moving on to Paul and Anita. That's the old man and the older woman.
I like Anita.
Older man and older woman.
I like Anita. Anita is very much... Well, she is...
Paul is an asshole.
Terrible
person.
He hasn't grown up his frat boy era. Or like... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the whole... Oh, what's love though? Because I think we were watching that together yesterday, and I thought he was going somewhere else with that.
Yeah, because at one point you're like, oh, he reminds me of me sometimes. I was like, what are you seeing?
No, because I don't when he said, like, what's love, I thought he was actually asking her what love was to her, so that he could then take that and say, okay, this is what it is to me. But then he was like, oh, I don't know. Well, sit in the fucking moment and think about it then. Why are you on the fucking show?
She did try.
Yeah, she did. That's what I'm saying. I'm having a go at him right now.
He kept like cutting her off when she started to
kind of antagonising her, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't understand, right, why he's on the show to begin with. Like she asked it herself.
Like, if you think back to his first VT, when he was the part, I think episode 1, when he was with the boys, and he was like, it's not about physical, like marriage eventually, it becomes about something else. Like, if you haven't had sex in so and so amount of time, like, it's fine. That's not what your marriage is all about. I think if I'm going to dissect his train of thought, right, I'll go that he's cynical's not the right word. He's not logical either, because a logical person will come to a different, in my opinion, a different end of, like, it's needed because you need companionship. But then he could have said that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
but we're also talking about a man who hasn't been in a proper relationship for 16 years.
Exactly. Like, he could have said, I'm in this because I'm looking for companionship, a partner, someone I can have fun with, enjoy my time with. But he didn't say it. He's like, I don't know what love is. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you tell me. I thought that was a dickish move. Because they just come from the whole, them going kayaking stuff, and that was all cutesy and stuff.
But do you need to get married to have companionship?
Maybe he feels like he has to.
I suppose.
I mean, if you're with someone for a companion to someone for so long, you might as well just get married.
Agreed. Agreed.
Because if you're a companion, then you're not like uber rich.
But that didn't come across well.
Oh no,
if that's
he didn't even say that he was looking for companion. I'm saying, like, if he has said that, then fair. But he didn't say that.
No, he didn't. So whether he's trying to come forth, I'm not reading it. I can't see it.
Yeah, because why is he there? He's an arsehole. He's terrible. Terrible. Get him away from my television.
Get him away from Anita. Anita deserves better.
Yeah, she was the nicest, in my opinion, when it comes to the appearance thing. Because a lot of the women didn't find the men initially attractive. But she then said, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. Like, I'm here for so whatever reasons. Right?
Yeah, she was
like, yeah, like, you know.
Like, she was like, okay, I'm not physically attracted to you right now, but there must be something about you, your personality, your charisma, that must be well matched to me.
Yeah, and she even said it. Oh, like, there's a reason why
the experts.
She could see the reason why the experts matched them, and I was like, yeah.
Because she was like, I want someone who's
I think the experts are playing in their faces, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't like Paul. Do not like him, but Anita deserves better. She really does. I think in a preview of what we watched last night, she walked out by herself at the
Oh, when they come together eventually after.
And yeah, from what I remember, she walked in by herself because the episode's coming out tonight. So
okay, I wasn't paying attention to that part. I also noticed I wasn't paying attention to a lot of things, and we'll get to that. Divarni and Julia-Ruth.
Oh, they look cute together. You want a call?
You mean optics?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think so anyway. I'm not really sure. I missed one episode, so I'm not really sure what her why she reacted the way she reacted, to be honest.
The question I have is, are these people actors?
Why? Because that episode I didn't watch, so I don't know why she was upset the way she was upset.
Because I don't get it. Whoever's writing the stories. Anyway, carry on.
No, explain to me what happened.
No, I'll get to why I think this in a minute.
But I think whatever happened, because I watched the part where they got to the dinner and they reconciled, so I was like, okay, was it really massive? Like, she came through, and then she was very upset. They had another conversation. He was like, I'm sorry for overreacting and raising my voice. And she was like, there was no need. I was very triggered. He apologized.
I don't think they showed that part, to be honest, because I didn't see it.
Did not?
But maybe I wasn't paying attention.
I watched the dinner part, but the actual reason that she was upset beforehand, I don't know what happened then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't...
You don't know the reason why she was upset either?
Yeah, they didn't show us him raising her voice at her.
Oh.
I don't think they did. I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Because that's the conversation they had. So, like, did I miss something?
Yeah, because she was like, he hadn't seen her all day or whatever.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, because I know I did miss an episode, so I was like, maybe that's what they showed in the previous episode. I missed,
like, the last 15 minutes of the episode. Honestly, there was nothing. You didn't miss a damn thing.
Well, I don't know, because the way they were portraying it in that 10 minutes...
that you didn't miss a damn thing.
Looks as if, like, a whole thing...
Also, I saw a clip on TikTok. Did he sing to her?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think...
Are you sure? Because I saw a clip on TikTok. 1 minute. Of him singing to her.
When?
I think this past episode. I didn't see that. But then we weren't really paying attention.
This episode?
The one yesterday.
I promise you I would have noticed singing. I notice singing quite often, apparently, these days.
Yeah, apparently he did. Well, he did. But yeah, what do I think of them as a couple? I think she's a brat. And I think he's not being himself. He thinks that she's here. And he's here.
Okay. But do you think that's a confidence issue?
Yes, for him. Because he was like, oh, you don't get a second chance with a woman like that. It's not what he said. Because you say that about a good woman. But it's how he said it. And how he's been acting around her the entire time. He thinks she's a 10.
Fair. She is pretty.
He thinks he's a 2. With the way he's acting. He's not a 2. You know what I mean?
I know he's not a 2.
But he's like, he's punching.
He's trying to balance the scales.
Yeah, and I feel like because of that, he doesn't know how to really react around her or act around her properly or be himself. And then he'll hold shit in, not say shit, and then he'll explode off camera. And that's silly, in my opinion. And she is just, I told you, she's lazy.
How so?
If you would have been in a relationship or in a conversation, the only passionate bit that I saw about with the conversation was the one with the dinner that they had. Like, I think I told you this as well. Like, is it the editing where we're not seeing them have a proper conversation with the proper back and forth? Because they're showing us the awkward pauses to obviously really show how awkward he is or how awkward the conversations are, but it's not showing her trying to keep the conversation going. It wasn't, anyway. Like, for example, when she asked him, oh, what are you scared of? And he interpreted that in a very deep way.
Fair.
She thought my mum was going to say, oh, scorpions or cockroaches, and then they were going to kiki about it.
Was that the tone that she led with?
That's what I thought she was going to say, because that was what she said. Like, she wasn't meaning it that deep. But then I said, babe, your tone? The tone in which you used to ask that question was a low tone. So you two, you don't know how to talk.
Because if that's the tone, that's a perfectly reasonable answer. He thought about it and gave a reasonable answer to the question that he thought had been asked.
So now, I asked you, oh, Faith, what are you scared of? I'm expecting you to be like, oh my God, flying cockroaches.
Yeah.
And then you're telling me about a traumatic event that happened to you in your life. I'd take it in. Right? I'll sit with it. And then we'll talk about it. Because you're opening up. And me as your eventual partner, I'm taking that in.
Okay.
I'm sitting with it. I'm not going to say, oh, you're an asshole.
Is that what she did?
She was like, you're kind of a bore. Because that's not what I meant. I was doing it in a lightsy, jokey way. And then you got quite dark and deep about it. I'm paraphrasing and being more of an asshole than she was, but pretty much that's what she said.
But could it be like she wasn't ready to open up and
Exactly.
Because sometimes I'm not ready to open up about something.
She's a fun time girl. She's being a fun time girl right now. And a marriage, that's not what it's all about. For him, clearly. I said it's a mismatch. They need to cut it right now.
They do need to, like, as he has put, from my opinion, she does need to open, like, be vulnerable, as I would say. Because if that's the tone she's coming with and he's answering proportionally to the questions being asked, then she has to match the same energy. You can't be
like later on, since she's such a jokey person, could have been like, oh my God, you know, like when we were on the camels and I asked you about, and you said, I actually wasn't, and then they would have kikied about it. You know what I mean?
They could have done that, yeah.
But no! She was. I don't wanna.
I can pull out the chair for her. Yeah, that's what happened.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like, that was pretty much, she didn't do that, but that was pretty much what she did.
That is what happened.
And that's why I called her a brat. Who cried and goes to the fucking corner to go and cry?
China, we can't do that.
She's pissing me off. Get a grip. Honestly, I'm actually telling everyone to get a fucking grip. And it's not fair.
But at the same time, do you not, I don't know what relationships she's been with in the past that would allow such a...
Men love brats.
Do they really? I've never been with one that likes brats, so don't tell me. Oh, brats.
Yeah. I'm glad you recognize this with the look that I gave you.
I'm not a brat! What do you... I want an example. I like an example. Let me clarify.
I can't think of one right now.
Well then, I'm not a brat then.
That is so funny. Okay, so what do we think of them? Do we think that they're going to survive? Do you think... I have no hope.
No hope for them or no hope for any relationship?
To be honest, I have no hope for any. Much less these ones.
Okay. So in the couples we've talked about so far, who do you think has the least amount of hope? We've already cancelled Paul and Anita. They ain't going nowhere.
Maybe Leigh and Leah? We've only talked about 3 so far.
Yeah.
Maybe them? Maybe. Ashley and Grace. That is the feminist and the traditional man.
That was a mismatch. That was the most far-fetched mismatch ever known to me. Because what do you mean a feminist and a traditional man, as one would say, are together? She got the ick the instant he said, I believe like men, like, I can't remember what he said.
He asked for a tomboy Barbie.
Oh yeah, she got the ick from that.
In his VT, he said, oh, he doesn't know why women don't like ugly men. Exhibit 1. He said, oh, he's got strong women in his families. But he was brought up to be a traditional one. Exhibit 2. You know, I mean, the more he spoke, the more of an explanation of why women don't go for men like him.
She got an instant ick. Her and her friends.
It's the friend that was trying to be nice for me. I found that so funny. The friend that was like, oh, yeah, no, I explained to him what a feminist was, and he seemed to be...
they were on TV. Of course she's trying to be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise they'd be like, do you want to go home? Like, we could right now.
Well, that's a good friend right there. I'm not going to lie to you. Because she saved that whole thing.
So I'm like, let's go home. We don't need to do this.
I'll be like...
We've had our 5 minutes. Let's go.
There's enough time. Like, it's not the end of the world. The ink is not dry yet. On your contract with Channel 4.
Like, you just said I did. But, then, like, you know, we could tear up that little thing. Call something like, fire on the paper.
I don't think that they'll survive. But they have had cute moments, so they could.
They could.
If they work on it.
She didn't like him touching her. She
Not
really
just
didn't.
him. According to her, she doesn't like touch in general.
That's possible. Like, that's possible. I do not know her, but she did not like him particularly touching her.
Yeah, no. Moving on to Kaye. Okay, pardon me, and David.
Oh, them. Right now, where I am with them, I like them together. I think they've learned to talk to each other well. I think the communication's getting better the more they spend time with each other, especially when they've had an agreement where they won't be physically intimate, and 2, they're being emotionally intimate with each other. So they're learning to be vulnerable with each other and trust each other with their emotions. Yeah. Which I really like, because that's very recommendable.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I like where they're at. I think I already said this, that if they have any crosses, it would maybe be when they're living together and having to share space.
Especially because he believes in pink and blue jobs. So I don't know which side they're going to take.
Or they could both be well balanced, where he's okay to do the blue jobs. So I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, I've got my eyes peeled. They're quite nice. They're lovely to each other.
They are. Yeah. They try to respect each other's little quirks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're open to each other's not bad sides, but like moving on. Dean and Sarah.
Sarah's a drinker, isn't it?
Huh?
Sarah's the one that drinks a lot.
No. Dean is the fun guy.
The one that sang at the wedding?
Yeah.
Would you like your man to sing at your wedding?
No.
Agreed upon.
Yeah. And I feel like as a matcher person, I would know this, and I would avoid putting these people together. Because she will drain the life out of that man. She wants him to be stoic. He's not a stoic man.
He's a poet. He really is. That's how he describes himself. That's how he described himself. I'm just using his own words.
I don't think, well,
There's someone out there for him, not just her.
I need to see the credentials of the experts.
Well, one of my friends said that he wants to see the dating profiles of the experts. He wants to know that they have like 10 out of 10 relationships, like they have great communication, never had a divorce, like, or if they have a breakup, it's been a commendable breakup, like nothing like may just happen. They just called it like a mutual. I was like, that's a fair point, because if you're an expert, that means you need to navigate grown up relationship in a grown up way. So I was like, I agree. If you want to be an expert, you're going to be a psychologist, you're going to be a therapist, or whatever it is that it takes to be called an expert. I want to see your dating background. I want to see your marriage background. I want to know that you.
Well, one of them, Paul, he's been married for a very long time, and his marriage has been very successful.
As far as we know.
But like, I want to see their qualifications. I don't care about their personal lives.
Do you not?
I want to see how many successful couples that they've matched.
That's fair.
I want to see the couples that they have matched, and if they have, those couples have not ruined each other. You know, like, I want to see their success rates. I want to see which university they went to, which research that they're using, or which matrix that they're using to match these people up. Because surely there has to be one. They can't be raw dogging this shit.
I don't know.
Because this is shit. This is diabolical. They really ramped up the drama. They said, feminist. What's a non-feminist? Non-feminist?
Come on.
How?
Patriots? I don't know.
Diabolical. Fuck. Oh my god. Tomboy Barbie. Fuck off.
Back to Dean the singer.
Yeah, Dean and Sarah.
Sarah is back shaming him.
She lacks emotional intelligence. She lacks tact. She lacks fitness. She lacks. I don't care.
Ma'am.
She's not fit herself. She's probably got about more than 30% fat on her body.
That's harsh.
And according to the BMI, not me, according to the BMI, she could be overweight.
Fine, the BMI is not accurate.
I know that, but she's judging him based off of whatever.
I don't know, but I don't like
the way she talks about him.
No.
Like, you cannot like someone, they can get on your nerves. Say that, right? But I guess that is what she's saying, isn't it? But there's a lack of humanity to the way she says it. Like, a lack of consideration that he's a person with feelings and shit.
No. It actually reminds me, right? You know, like in secondary school when you have all the cliques, she feels like she's like in the pecking order of like the top like of the food chain, and so she feels like she could pick down on him, sort of thing. Because that's how like they used to talk in my school in a way. Like they used to be that directly harsh about
people.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it could be that's just how she's
yeah.
That's how.
So she lacks tact. She lacks a specific awareness. Like, you can't just talk about people anyhow. Like, there's a care.
Maybe she never learnt it.
And that's the person that says she's ready for marriage. I don't understand. That's the person that the therapist or the experts saw, had an interview with, and said, oh yeah, let her join. Diabolical. I think this is becoming like X Factor, where they pick the good people, right? The people with the good intentions, and then they pick the ones for the good television. But on this season, they pick the television makers too much. There needs to be a balance. And this is where I said, are these people actors? Because the next couple that we're going to be talking about, Stephen and Nellie, it's come out that he was seeing someone, and as an excuse, he told the woman that he was seeing that he allegedly, all of this is alleged and of opinions.
I'm going to text up this.
Yeah. He told the woman that he was seeing that he was filming, that he was trying to get back into acting, right? That he was filming a Netflix series. So now this has got me thinking, are these just people that like put their stuff on like backdoor and stuff, or is it background? Anyway, and like backstage, and they applied to MAFS through this, and they've given them a script.
Surely not. That's if
or an idea of what they need to act out, and they're just acting it out.
I hope not, because I feel like it could ruin some people's lives.
Because this man said he's a banker.
Yeah, is he not?
I want to see his LinkedIn and who he's worked for.
And if he's still currently in work or he took a sabbatical of like 6 weeks, because there's no way as a banker he's taking 6 weeks off.
Exactly. Did he quit his job? Is he a freelancer?
I don't know. Because in the finance industry, it's no way he's taking 6 weeks off.
Yeah, how much accrued holidays do you have, bro? 6
or did you buy your holidays? Because I know some firms you can buy your holidays.
Yeah, true. But then if you're that minted,
would you not just hire a personal matchmaker?
Yeah.
Or do a professional matchmaking service?
Yeah. I didn't like this season. Something's off about it that I can't. Anyway, back to the actual couple, Stephen and Nelly. Where we are so far, they're very cute.
Yeah. But
I did initially say that I don't trust him.
You did say that, but I did say that...
I said there's something in his eyes. It reminds me of Carl.
We did have that conversation. We were like, he's not... There's disingenuousness about it. Not from her side. I think she's very much... this is what I mean. If they are actors, they need to start disclosing that to people who are there with true intentions.
Yeah.
Because imagine you get there and then it comes to the end of it like, thanks, mate, but I was an actor. Your feelings valid, but from my side, yeah.
Oof, that would hurt.
Right?
That'll cause a scene. What do you mean? But yeah, they're cute. I don't really have much to say. And Nelly, I'm so sorry about what's about to happen to you.
Wow.
Moving on to Joe and Maeve. That is the one that drinks.
Oh, her.
The tattoo man. The tattoo man is very cute.
When she talks about her drinking, it gives me red flags. It gives me red flags. But like the first instance which he asked her when they were doing, so after they had a photo shoot and they were doing the reception with the families, and she was like, oh, look, we drink quite a lot. And so he asked, oh, how, like, when you get drunk, how do you act? And she was like, I get verbally abusive. I was like, oh. And he also said, oh, in his head. Not out loud, but I can see his head be like, ma'am, excuse me.
But then the more like they talk and whatnot, you can tell that he's getting us addicted to the toxic. He's almost under her spell. I'm not gonna lie to you. That must be good.
Ma'am.
There must be something about
her. But nah,
her.
she's red flags.
She's red flags, but she's a vibe.
But she's not ready for marriage,
red flag, but
in my opinion.
You know, I think if you sit down with this woman and say, she needs to not overdo. Because she's trying to be vulnerable.
She's opened up.
Yeah. She's explained why she is the way she is, but she needs to work on actually being vulnerable and being accountable and holding yourself accountable for your actions. Because yes, you drink, but then if you drink too much to a point where you're hurting someone that you say you care about, there's a problem. So you need to know that there's a point where you stop drinking. And if you then get uncomfortable, if someone's forcing you to be vulnerable and you don't like it, just say, I don't like it, stop pushing me. And dead it. Sit in awkwardness, go back home. Which was what they did, what happened in that argument that they had. She didn't blow off, but that was because she hadn't been drinking. You know? So if she stays in that range of drunkenness, Gucci, in my opinion. I have hope for them.
Good.
That they could work. Because Joe's very fun. And that's what I've got to say.
I think, like, personality-wise, minus the drinking, I think they are compatible.
Yeah. That's what I said. She's a vibe. She's such a vibe. Yeah. Outside of the drinking, she's a laugh. She's funny. Like, she's got personality, you know? And she likes to move. She likes to do things.
They're both very active in their personal lives, which is good because you need someone who matches your...
And that is a businesswoman right there. And he's a PT and she's an esthetician. Talk about a combo.
She's an esthetician as well?
I think so.
So there's two of them?
One's a nurse and has a clinic.
Oh, okay.
I think she's just an esthetician. Don't quote me on that, but I think.
Okay.
Because they showed her in her shop giving someone a facial. So yeah. Anything else you'd like to say about Joe and May?
No, I like them so far. So good vibes.
Yeah. So far so good. And the last couple is a Bailey and Rebecca.
Oh, the one that wants an alpha man. Take a shot every time she says alpha. Fuck me. What? What do you mean?
Mr. 6'4", but he's 6'1".
Shakara.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I was gonna say something. Oh no, a knife in the kitchen? Wow.
But his friends did him wrong though.
No, those are good friends.
No, not about the height thing, but what his hobbies and personalities like.
I'm not going to lie to you, those are good friends.
Tell me more.
He's a liar.
So you don't think his about his hobbies are true then?
Say you're dating a man, he tells you, oh, I'm an investor. Oh, I go to the gym all the time. Oh, I'm alpha. I'm my own person. Then you meet his friends and they're like, he don't go to the gym. He goes like, what, once a month? No. He changes his personality for his girlfriends. What? Really? I would appreciate such friends. You don't want friends who are telling... Those are friends who will tell you if they find out that he's cheating, Yeah. If he's a dirtbag, they'll tell you that man is a dirtbag. Then that's essentially what.
But he plays rugby, so I assumed he also trains.
But he said he goes to the gym, not training, not his physical.
But that's what she said. She wants someone who goes to the gym. So he does go to the gym then.
That's not the gym. Being active and going to the gym is not the same thing. Him playing football, him playing rugby. Then he could have said, "Oh, I play rugby, I play football, I don't go to the gym as much." He said he goes to the gym. He said he goes to the gym.
He did.
That man is a liar. He does it to paint himself in a better light, but that is still a lie.
Fair.
To him, small lie, doesn't hurt, it's still a lie. He also does this weird, you know what the Brits call a cheeky chappy? Like a cheeky chap.
Oh, yes, a cheeky chap.
Yes, so they are the ones who have that naturally. He's not one of them. That's all like he's putting it on too much. Yeah, he's trying to be something he's not. Just stop it. It reminds me of Ollie as well. I don't know why.
Which Ollie?
Ollie from Love is Blind. The one with the American lady that's pregnant. I can't explain why. He just does. Maybe it's the curly hair. I don't know. But yeah, I don't buy whatever it is that he's selling. I don't buy it. And obviously she rightly called him out for it because it's bullshit. What else? She needs to... Fucking alpha, man. But she's falling for him.
You think?
She already said he's got the gift of the gob. She's falling for it.
She did say those words.
She's falling for it. And when they were on the bed and they spent time at the house, we don't obviously know what they talked about, but it's likely that he's put down all the... whatever it is that he's doing for the cameras, right? And he actually was himself. And that's what she fell for. So that's likely. So good luck to them. I'll be watching. It's moving on back to the episode. We're moving to
Hope you enjoyed our
little rant, yeah. So I've got a few things.
Okay, where do you want to start with yours?
I've got anime tourist debate. So on the interweb, there's this man called the Anime Man. He made a video about the new fans of anime.
Fair.
Right. And so he's like, obviously people have been talking about it online and they've made comparisons to who they think that these people are like. So the anime guy goes and defined the anime tourist as fans who only got into the anime like 5-10 years ago. I would debate that and say probably 5, not 10.
I think they're talking about since the Attack on Titan got like popular.
But I'd say those are like, you wouldn't tell someone who's been doing a job for 10 years that they're newbies.
I suppose not.
Yeah, so maybe 5, but I don't know. Anyway, moving on. He then said that these anime tourist people are coming into the scene and causing problems. They're saying they don't like this, they don't like that, they think that anime needs to be in this type of way, they're stamping their foot, causing a ruckus, and he don't like it.
Understandable.
And then he compared them to Yahtzees. And was it Yahtzee? No, Christopher Columbus. Who discovered, yeah, and colonized the Americas.
What acronym?
So that analogy, somebody then took his video and said, you can't make that analogy.
Why not?
Because these people are not colonizing because they don't actually have the power to do it. They're just saying, maybe they do as a whole, maybe they will then influence the way mangakas and whatnot are making their things. But he's saying it's a dangerous thing to compare these people to colonizers, right? Fair critique. his analogy fair, because he feels like they're coming into a space that they're new at. You don't know shit, sit down. Don't start colonizing this space that you don't quite understand. For me, I think it's relatively fair, but then he compared them to Christopher Columbus, which was what he did, and the other guy was like, okay, that's quite harsh, let's not do that. Now, this discourse, I was like, oh, okay, I hear both parts. But then, the guy who said that they were Christopher Columbus, he then makes a video and said, relax, dude, it's not that deep.
It is that deep.
And then the people that said, is that deep? They showed him it was that deep. And then they started looking through all the nonsense he's been doing. Turns out this man thinks that One Piece is not political.
I heard you scream. By that I mean she screamed.
So, after this incident happened, the netizens decided they would go and enter this man's closet and throw out everything that they've been holding in. So they brought out a clip of him and the people on his Trash Talk podcast. Anime Trash something podcast? Anyway.
Trash Taste?
Yes, Trash Taste podcast.
He's talking about Joey. Joey is an anime man.
Well, that one, the anime man.
I said, okay,
I don't know these people.
I know them because I followed them.
Well, there you go.
Well, I didn't know that's the one you were talking about.
But that's who I'm talking about. So anyway, Hassan Piker went on their podcast and he said they were having a conversation. It came out that they don't believe that One Piece is not that deep. And then people were like, of course, he's not that political, sorry, because of course he doesn't think so and so is deep. Of course he wouldn't think One Piece isn't political. So what happened with that episode was, as a result of that episode, they decided to not bring in people who would talk politics because they got backlash in their comment sections.
Is that what they said, or that's what they're doing?
That's what they did. Like, after Hassan came on, they didn't bring on guests who could possibly be controversial in their political taste or opinions.
Okay.
And so people are calling them chickens and pick a side, bitch, pretty much. And I'm very much of the... Remember the SJWs of the 2010s? SJWs.
No.
Social Justice Warriors. No. Those feminists. Okay. This is my take on because this was what initially caused the whole conversation, right? About the new anime fans. Because they're coming in and they're noticing things like, why is there a child in this?
Okay, fair.
They're noticing things like, okay, but like, why the tits though? Like, why did the fire burn through? You know what I mean? Like, okay. Like, I mean, just because like people like me, I'm very guilty of this. To me, it doesn't exist.
But we have grown up with it.
Exactly, right? Because to me, that's what I'm saying. To me, because I've programmed myself to just ignore it. Like, I wouldn't see it in such a sexualized manner. I just see it as artistic expression. It's not my business, you know? But it is problematic, right? And these people are rightly calling it out. And they're also, because there's more of them, there's more investment into animation.
That's not true. I think there's always been, in regards to like the female bodies and stuff like that,
right?
There's always been a backlash, but they've always been like, but at the time,
it's not been as loud as it has been.
No, it has been loud, but it's always been, but the people who they're catering to didn't outweigh the people who it wasn't catering to,
right?
Because prior to this, it was mainly
women that were complaining about it.
Yeah, men were like, we hear it, but we like it. Like we hear it, but is it really a big deal? So and predominantly the anime and mangaka was shonen. It was catered towards men, because shonen in definition just means catered towards male perspective. And even though women do enjoy shonen, it wasn't made for us.
So now, like, the new fans that are watching, they're women, they're men, and they have a different opinion of the way.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fair for them to say that, but those issues were being raised from day one. Yeah. No, what I'm saying is that because I see it as an issue. I back the new people that are coming in, but I'm not going to raise my voice. That's
because I feel like it's not really my place. I don't know why I think this, but I do. Maybe that's something I'll have to deconstruct at some point, but that's by the by. But so I'm not saying that there wasn't voices that said no to all the fan service, because it's been fan service has always been.
It's always been there. So for people saying that the new people, well, my point being, like, the voices are people, the original fans, they weren't complicit. They did.
They did eventually become complacent.
No, but they became complacent, but they weren't complicit because they did raise their voice and say it's not right.
Yeah, but they still went to shit, and then they didn't make as much noise anymore.
Fair, but they weren't like, my point is that they did like make a point of it.
Yes, but I'm saying that yes, their voice was there, but it wasn't as loud as it is now because there weren't as many of them who held that view.
Yeah.
So now these people are coming in droves, likely more than the current anime fans or the previous anime numbers of anime fans, right? So they're coming in numbers, they're coming in droves. The studios are trying to impress them, keep them in.
I don't think that's the issue either. I think social media's amplified it.
Amplified
the so-called voices.
Oh no, of course.
Yeah, that's so. My point is, people were saying this, but like where we were at the time, didn't give scope
to how loud they were.
Yeah,
right. Because obviously people didn't really see it. You'd have to be
in that sphere.
To be able to. Yeah. No,
that's like I'm not saying people in the past didn't shout out. I'm saying the scope of what it wasn't as visible
as it is now. No, I agree. But my point is that going back to what I was going to make is, I don't think we should tell these people to go back and just to shut up. Because the new kid that just came into the office, yes, he's new and he's fresh, but he's new and he's fresh. And he's coming with fresh ideas. He's coming with enthusiasm that you have lost. If we're being perfectly honest. Enthusiasm that you're so used to, the way you used to do things before. Let the new people come in, let them shake the ground, let them do the shit. And why I brought up the SJW shit is, remember when they used to make noise back in the day and they told you people about these people on 4chan and stuff and how weird that they were and all the bad things these men could possibly do, and you were like, oh, these feminist, female, yabba, 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 these young women, what do they know? Look at where US is now. And this is after all your gates and the gates of the gates. Watergate, Pizzagate, all the gates. This is after that. And look at where the United Kingdom is. Sorry, the United States of America is. And they were right. But they gave them so much shit. So let's not give these new anime people so much shit. Let's hear what they have to say. I'm also enjoying the money influx that anime is having at the minute. As long as it doesn't kill the creativity, which is what they don't want, actually, which is what they're fighting for. I'm like, let that bitch run. Give them the floor. That's my opinion. But anyway, I just thought it was funny that these grown-ass men didn't think that anime One Piece was political, because that is actually diabolical. And we'll get to that in a bit. What's yours?
Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are officially married.
Yes, they are.
Congratulations to whatever their surnames are. I do not know.
What's his surname?
I don't know. Benny Blanco?
So Blanco.
I don't know. I do not know. I do not know them. I know their social media.
Yeah. I mean, her last name is Gomez, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's well. Good luck.
But I don't know if Gomez has now become her official public name as well. Because I'm not sure if she's changed just her. You know, like they have the option to change the public name and then their private name.
Oh, right. So you don't know if she's changed her private name.
Yeah. Right. Because on social media, she's still known as Selena Gomez.
Fair play. Good. I mean.
Well, congratulations. We are happy for you.
Yeah. Marriage.
There's lots of marriage.
A lot of them, yeah. That generation, they're getting engaged, aren't they? They're getting hitched. That's funny.
Serious relationship.
Look at that. Taylor Swift and her Bezzy. Who else was in that clique? Vanessa Hudgens, but she's been married for a couple of years.
She's pregnant. Yeah. Which is very like good birth.
I was gonna say Zoe, but Zoe been there. Zoe been getting married. Comments. She
was never part of them.
No, I'm talking about that age range, like celebrities of that age range.
Okay.
Yeah. Who else?
Demi Lovato got married recently.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, last month.
Oh, congratulations to her. Is that number 2?
No, that's her first marriage.
First marriage?
Yeah.
Why did I think?
She was engaged at one point, I think.
Oh, was she? Okay, that's what I know about.
A serious relationship, but no. Demi Lovato got married last month.
Yeah, so a lot of them, they're building a family, building marriages and stuff. Good for them, growing up and everything.
Oh, the Disney kids are growing.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute, because people have been bullying them for a while that they need to get to it.
They're still being bullied in the comment section.
Yeah, it's such a shame.
People need to stay out of people's business.
Get a life, get a grip.
Let them be happy because they are happy.
At least she's not trying to sell me shit. That's Selena.
Selena?
Yeah.
Nah, she's just been recording.
Yeah, that was shade. That was me using Selena's shade to Taylor. Just ignore me.
What's she trying to sell you?
Who's
Taylor?
She'd be selling shit. I don't care. Her album.
Selena has an album with Benny Blanco that came out like 2 months ago.
When they got married?
No, 2 months ago, prior to the marriage.
Yeah, but this one, she'd done it as a rollout with the marriage, with the campaigns and all of it.
Wow. Born hater, huh?
I know, right? Honestly, you know who's making me really, really sit in my hater energy these days?
Kendrick, I love Kendrick.
Jamal. This is a man on TikTok whose content I enjoy very much. He's making me comfortable in my hateration. He recently did a video about his not hateration, but hateration of Matthew McConaughey.
Oh.
McConaughey. Anyway,
the one that's married to Brenda Song.
No.
Who's that one?
I don't know. That's McHawkin.
Very close.
No, it's not. Different people. They don't look the same. Stop it.
The names sound similar to me.
That's the dude from Home Alone, bro.
I know.
And Matt.
Who's that?
Matthew McConaughey. The guy from How to Lose a Man in 10 Days or How to Lose a Girl in 10 Days. The one from Wedding Planner. Jamal recently did a video about how irksome he finds this dude. Matthew McConaughey. And I was just like, yes! Like, ever since he did that, he went on these podcasts. These podcasts that you could easily tell that they're right-winged. Of these weird comedians people. And then clips of them go viral. And I've been looking at him sideways. Anyway, they made this sandwich with a thing and a thing and a thing in the inside, and everybody was kicking and ha-ha-ing. And then he progressively got worse. Like, the more he said, and then he brought out a book. I said, this pretentious piece of shit. And then there's this whole thing that he does about how he's southern, but like so open and like it's very salt of the earth. They like to touch the ground and hippy-dippy bullshit, hee-haw. Makes me sick. Peddling bullshit. Sorry. I digress. Coming back.
Fantastic. Speed round.
Rapture talk. That was funny.
Wasn't on it.
Yeah. So some South African pastor convinced a group of people that rapture was happening. Some girl in South Africa with a internship at KPMG sent a worldwide email about rapture happening to the whole KPMG world, like branches in the whole world.
Fantastic.
Copied this whole email about the rapture and how between the 23rd and the 24th, people are going to start disappearing. Obviously, come those days, it didn't happen, and TikTok had fun. TikTok was a fun version of it. Honestly, no, this generation doesn't take anything seriously. Like, legitimately do not take anything seriously. But yeah, obviously it didn't happen, and then the pastor didn't even apologize, and he was like, oh, he even went on the podcast to say, oh, people are telling me that I said that I'm going to have to apologize when it doesn't happen, but I'm not going to have to do that because it will happen. I was like, wow, very ballsy of you. But yeah, even like people, the women that believe this on TikTok, they were making videos. They were like, we need to help the people that are left over. I'm like, I'm very curious because I was like, if you're going to be raptured, send a message to your most sinnest friends and say, you can have my house when I'm gone. I was expecting messages from religious people. I didn't get it and I wasn't happy. I was expecting, I have £50,000 in my savings. When I'm gone, it's all yours. My car, it's all yours. My house is all yours. I don't think that times are going to be hard, you know, when that trumpet comes and you're not there, and then there's the devil, and then there's the one that they're cooking people in the pots, you know, you're going to need money. And that's the day I did not have religious friends. Because it's not possible. The rapture was happening and my friends did not give me money. Anyway, I'm joking. But that was very interesting because even the Christians themselves didn't believe it. They looked at the guy and they were like, this is why they don't take Christians seriously. Yeah, rapture talk. Then I think I have one more thing. One Piece protest flag. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
I thought that was actually so adorable. Not adorable because they're fighting for something very real, but like it's so iconic that something as simple as an anime being used
politically.
you see, it all circles back. Yeah, I think it was quite interesting. Gen Z using something that they're passionate about, something that they love, and so that they feel stands for something in their own real world. And big up to the Gen Zers. Fantastic Jolly Roger moment right there. And that is the end of news feeds. Just a small part. TV shift. So there are a few TV shows that are ending this year. Stranger Things is having its last episode. Handmaid, not Handmaiden. Outlander, Cobra Kai, Mythic Quest. Now, I really enjoyed Mythic Quest. It's on Apple Plus. And yeah, it's going to be sad to see that one go because I've been waiting for a long time. A long, long time. Moving on to Books of the Week. So, Books of the Week is King of Greed by Hannah Huang.
I have that one.
You do?
It's a book stand.
It's a steamy book. It's fantastic. So, Hannah Huang has a series of like the King of Sins, right? And they're like steamy, romantic, like there's like revengey stuff in there. Usually gets like their dad or like some family person, businessy type shit. But anyway, this particular one though, he wants something that he can't have. He wants the girl of his friend. His friend, who I believe passed away recently or something. No, I think he's alive, but there was an issue or something. I think he went missing. I don't remember. But anyway, the girl's a model, and he saw her first, I believe, and then he fell in love with her, and he's been stalking her like the weirdo that he of course is.
Obviously.
And obviously he also has enemies because he's Serbian and like he lost half his face and he had to do all this bad stuff and he's not like great, and so he has that insecurity as well about how he looks. They call him the Serb. Love it. But anyway, they get all loved up and situations happen and it's cute. They have a happily ever after. It's very nice. The next is Butcher and Blackbird by Brian Weaver. This is a dark romantic comedy with serial killers. Both of them are serial killers. And they met when she was almost about to be killed by a serial killer because she killed serial killers. She's a serial killer that kills serial killers. Yeah, I know. Great.
You know, someone has to.
And them meeting and taking down a particular serial killer kind of starts and sets off the whole series really, because the main male character has two other brothers, and so the series is kind of about them, and it's quite interesting. It's good. And then the last one is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon.
Sounds like an isekai.
I know! They need to make it into an isekai. A dirty one, but still. It's so good. It's so fun. It was so fun to listen to. It's exciting. It's like it's constantly moving, and there's definitely bits in there that like there's depth of character as well. Very, very enjoyable. Very, very playful. Very enjoyable. Loved every moment of that book. And that is it. Moving on to romantic speeches of all time. What you got?
You put Meredith Grey. I don't think she was ever desperate. I think she's just been herself. I think Meredith Grey is just Meredith Grey.
But that's the thing. It's a desperate yearning for love. It's the pick me, choose me, love me. You don't remember that moment?
I remember it. She was on the stairs.
Come on.
They were on the stairs and she stormed off afterwards.
That was peak. Rumours.
After he's been cheating.
Innit? Very messy though.
But she has other iconic moments, I think, in the show with Derek and her.
Yeah, I believe so. But to me, this bit just kind of stands out to me because that was, in my opinion, a vulnerable moment for her. She was literally like, dude, I'm here. Like, pick me. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. And she said it so bluntly and so directly and eye to eye, wherever he was on the stairs or wherever they were in the corridor, I don't remember. But she said it and then just walked away. It was great. It was fantastic.
It reminds me of the Bridgerton and the Duke, the first season of Bridgerton.
Yeah, they had them. Yeah.
But Charlotte Rhimes has her way with words. There's not one series of hers that doesn't have an iconic
Yeah, there's
line.
a few here from Xander.
Honestly, really, yeah. Daphne and the Duke. Come on.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That one.
I'll have to think of one. Which part? You have bewitched me. The you have bewitched me part. That's the part. Yeah. That was a good part. Okay, moving on to Pride and Prejudice. Mr. Darcy to Elizabeth. He says, you have bewitched... Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Did the Duke say something about bewitching? Or...
Let me ask chat.
Or about something about how you consume me or something like that.
You burn me is from Queen Charlotte. That I know for sure.
I'm sure the Duke said something though.
Let's go to ChatGPT. Iconic romantic lines. hate being corrected. No, I've never Bridgerton. Dun, dun, dun. I Burn For You was Daphne to the Duke. Everything I told the Queen was true. I cannot stop thinking of you. From the morning you ease me to the evening you're quiet. To the dreams you inhabit, my thoughts of you never end. I am yours. Daphne, I am yours. Have always been yours. Was Simon to Daphne.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
So Pride and Prejudice. Mr. Darcy to Elizabeth Bennet. You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you. I never wish to be part from you from this day on. I don't cry, but, you know, there's a tear on the inside there. That was yearning. As much yearning as they could do in those days, but that was yearning.
It was very passionate.
It's the bewitching. You're a witch. Witch.
You are the bane of my existence and the object of my desire.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, right? That's deep in the core. I think that was my favourite one.
Which one?
That line. You are the bane of my existence and the object of my desire. Because I'm your whole world. And how can I not be your whole world?
Yeah. Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Don't you want to be obsessed with it or you?
That's what I'm asking for. Just be obsessed. Like, it's not that hard.
Come on.
I don't like your boys would be like your simp, but
for me,
I would be your world. I'm great. Stop.
Now who's the drama?
That was me acting.
Was it?
That was me showing my prowesses. See, this is why I should be your world, whoever you are. Moving on to Scandal. Fitz to Olivia. He says, I love you. I'm in love with you. You are the love of my life. Said by a married man, by the way. You are the love of my life. My every feeling is controlled by the look on your face. I can't breathe without you. I can't sleep without you. I wait for you. I watch for you. I exist for you.
And then she said, sit down, Mr. President, and closes the door. End scene.
Fantastic. I don't know how this Shonda Rhimes keeps doing this stuff to us, where we keep roasting for cheaters to get together. But she does it.
In the Bridgerton series, no one cheated.
In this one, this is a real cheater.
Yeah, that one here is such a real cheater.
In Grace, bad cheated.
Okay. Just 2 examples.
Moving on to slightly, maybe not as popular. I've got Gone with the Wind. Now, this one is more sad because it ended très tragique. Well, to be honest, the rest are just very sad. So Gone with the Wind, where Scarlett says to Rhett, Rhett, if you go, where shall I go? What shall I do? They have like a posh American accent, I can't do that. And Rhett says, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. A stake through the heart. Like, she knew she fucked up. And she fucked up. Fucking cold, bro. I put it here as romance, but because they were in love, but maybe we should do heartbreaks. Because this.
Iconic heartbreaks.
Iconic, yeah. Because this, I remember watching this part and being like, no happily ever after? I looked at the person that told me to watch this show and I said, no happily ever after, bitch!
Probably because you keep telling people you don't want to have ever after. You're tired of romance.
Like I said, that's why it's on this list. To me, it's romance. It's peak. It's fantastic. Because I remember, until that point, I hadn't seen, like, because everyone talks about Gone with the Wind, and then I finally watched it, years ago now. And I was like, because no one spoiled it for me, and I didn't go on the internet to like get it spoiled for me. So like I was very much the Lulu about how the lovey-doveyness of it all was, and there was a lot of it. Don't get me wrong, but oh wow, I was not expecting that end.
There you go.
Then the next one is Moulin Rouge, the film, Christian to Satin. He says, the greatest thing you ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Ever since then, that man has been the love of my life. And I don't care that he's married with kids. I'm joking. But, yeah. That poor man, though. I mean, he didn't have money. But he had a dream.
Sometimes that's all you need sometimes.
And poor Satine. Oh, God.
She was ill.
Yeah. Very, very, very tragic. Very... Oof. It touches you here. Then the next one is the Phantom of the Opera. Now this isn't my favorite from Phantom. Excuse me, but I thought I should just bring it here because I think I want to use that one somewhere else. Okay, so he says, I think it was even part of the song. You alone can make my song take flight. It's over now. The music of the night. See my love for Phantom of the Opera. That was my first introduction, first of all, to Gerard Butler and to theatre. I say quote unquote. And I loved every moment of it. From the swiping of the dancers, the little smoke that comes out from the stage, and everything. Loved it all. But yeah, it's twisted, it's dark, it's heartbreaking, it's heart-wrenching, because like he's this like phantom, right? This little weird shadow that goes around the theatre, causing havoc or mayhem, but he's so talented. And then he sees this someone who can like bring his music to life the way he wants it to be birthed into the world. Oh, fucking fantastic. But yeah, it's so sad though, but it's very Beauty and the Beast to be honest when you think about it. But wow. Great, just fantastic yearning. And that's the end of that part. Moving on to Versus. So, Versus is a would you rather date Joe Goldberg or Light Yagami?
Joe.
Why?
Why? As I said, I love men obsessed about me. Joe
yeah. Light doesn't really yearn, does he?
No.
He would think that you were a nuisance.
And if I stepped out of line, we both know what's happening there.
Yeah. After he's got you to do bare fucked up shit though. Fair play.
Joe's a protector. Joe's a protector. Come on.
Until he strangles you, but sure. And puts you in a box.
My protection.
I mean, if I'm gonna die anyway, right? I might as well just die with Joe. I understand. I get you. I agree. Like if I'm gonna die, he'll take care of me. He'll put me in a box. Give me food.
Take care of me.
Yeah. We all know he's good at that too. We don't know about Light though.
No.
All right. Next is, which party would you rather survive? Tony Stark or who did I put?
Willy Wonka.
I wanted to change that. Yeah, I guess. Tony Stark or Willy Wonka?
Which party would I survive? Willy Wonka. It's just so wacky. Like logic doesn't make sense. Like you can do the most randomest thing, like you still win. I feel like in Tony Stark's futuristic parties, if you're not smart, you're not making it anywhere.
Wow, we both have a different definition of what a party is.
I would like...
Because I feel like Tony's, because of who he is, there'll be so much debauchery. He's a playboy. He knows how to actually party. There'll be dancers and strippers and all sorts. It'll be a fun night. I know that for a fact. The music will be banging on some Stephen Aoki shit. You know what I mean? I don't know if Willy Wonka knows who Steve Aoki is.
No, I don't
or is Steve Aoki type-esque DJ. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I can eat candy to my heart's content, but then I get sick of it.
But then, are you sure Tony Stark's planning the party or not someone else? Like, so who's planning the party of Tony Stark's?
Who's planning it?
Yeah.
It's Tony. It's his party. Obviously, someone else is planning it, but it's his ideas and whatnot.
Okay. Because if it's an industry party, you're not getting all of that at the same time.
Industry party?
So if he's organising a party for, like, his clientele...
I said a party! I didn't say a corporate get-together. I didn't say a tech convention. I said a party. Like, people are dancing and shaking yash. Why would I mean a corporate work shit?
The problem would be there too.
I don't give a fuck. It's a party. And am I a business person here? I am me. Like, you are you right now. You're just a normal bloke. Which party would you rather?
No, I'm going to stick with all the Wonkas.
I should have put the Mad Hatter instead. I think that would have been a tough one. Oh, the Mad Hatter would have been nice. Because even though he don't know Steve Aoki type DJ shit, I think his rages were still banned though. Sorry, it might sound like I'm high. I'm really not. I've not even taken my pain meds for my cold. Moving on to the final segment. Red light, green light. We have Infinity Castle, Tanjiro. Red light, green light?
Green light.
I agree. I think they should have whipped him a bit more, you know. He has a lot of plot armor, but yeah, green light. Zenitsu.
Green light. He's such a babe.
Yeah.
Such a cutie.
Yeah. Not when he's following women though. He's not a green. But other than that, he's a green.
Hey, he'd gamble everything for you. Because he quite literally did that for one woman. Gambled everything for her. Yeah, he did. Any backstory?
Yeah, no, don't do that. Nezuko.
Green.
I agree. Inosuke.
Also green.
Green. Chaotic though.
Yeah.
Energy for
days.
days.
He's such a cutie. Always takes his mask off, you know.
He really is, and he hates.
He hates being a pretty boy.
Inosuke. Next, Kanao.
Butterfly girl. That's under. She's a green as well.
She's amber because she's not strong enough for me.
That is not how you judge people's characters.
But then, I found out something that she did when I decided to venture into the anime, the manga. And she actually does play a part in the demise of the top two.
Yeah.
Upper two. So she becomes a green. And her story is very heartfelt. I think it's not meant to be all guns blazing bullshit. And sometimes I need to be able to... This is hurting me to say, not everything is about sword fights and cool scenes and stuff. You have to take a nuanced position with emotional storylines. But I'm just saying that give that to the men and also make the men weak too and make them lose as well.
Rengoku lost.
He still fought though. Like he fought. They made us think that he was at least... They gave us a fighting chance that he could win. This one, there was no hope from the get-go.
She didn't die.
She never thought she could win. Oh, my bad. I'm talking about somebody else again, aren't I? I'm doing that thing again. I keep mixing them up. Why do I keep doing that?
Because you think look the same, but not the same.
Yeah, I know. It's the look, and it's the bloody butterfly.
Kanao did not die.
Yeah, she didn't.
But Rengoku did die.
No. Who's the one before Kanao? The one that died?
Shinobu.
Shinobu is who I'm talking about.
But you didn't say Shinobu.
I meant Shinobu. Oh, sorry. I meant that was who I then started talking about. But let me talk about Kanao now. She's a green, actually. She's actually pretty cool. She's... Yeah, I like her. Sorry. Wrong person. Mistake. Muzan.
Red.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Do you want to reconsider?
No.
He's a nice man. He had a whole family and everything.
But he ate.
He's a good family man.
He ate his wife. I'm kidding.
That man don't give a fuck. Yeah, red light, absolutely. Gyu?
Gyu's green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love me a stoic man any time.
Yeah.
Say that again?
It took a chance at Tanjiro, so killing them.
He did indeed. Gyome.
Gyome's a stone Hashira, isn't it?
Yes.
He's a green. All the Hashiras are green.
Including the one with the scar on his face with the brother that eats demons?
Yeah.
Not even Amber. Wow. Fair play.
I mean,
Akaza?
Tit for tat, you know, they're eating humans.
Oh, you'll eat them. Fair play. Crazy conclusion there, but fair play to you. Akaza?
Akaza.
Amber.
He isn't Amber.
Yeah.
But it just because I know his background story.
Yeah.
If I didn't know his background story, then he'd be red.
Yeah.
Come
on. The woman who held Muzan.
She's a green. She turned... Apparently she's the only other person other than Muzan who's been able to turn someone into a demon.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And the thingy demon, the upper four. She doesn't do anything, I know, but she's just
so basic. She's the most basic character ever known to...
I'm looking forward to her fight, though. Her powers are crazy, though.
Yeah.
Her powers are fantastic.
It wasn't just a pit on a woman and like, here you go.
I'd love to have these powers. Just a little and then somewhere else. And then somewhere else. Someone just annoys me slightly. Down the bottom of the ocean. You know? Little things like that. And there's no proof of it as well.
She's an amber.
Yeah, she's a red flag.
Do you know her background story?
No, I don't. I'm still...
Would you like to know her background story?
No, because I'm just at the place where those two are fighting her.
What, in the manga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, no spoilers.
I would have told you.
I don't want to... I'm not like you. I don't like
spoilers. I got told off for giving people spoilers yesterday.
Fair play. But yeah, that is the end of the episode. If you liked, comment, like, subscribe, please, bro, like, just let us pop, bro, please, bro, like, just do this for us, bro.
Oh, she'll be crying in the corner.
yeah, oh, that's not crying in the corner. Dead. Oh my god, have you seen that thing? The guy, I think I was watching React, and it was a guy on TikTok who did like a Tinder thing, and he put it on TikTok about like the messages he sent to women. On Tinder. So one of those messages was like, oh hi, so something, and then he's like, oh hi, I never fuck, bro. Can I get in there, Joe? Just a tip though. Like he was like really fast. And that was what I just tried to do, but I feel like it's a meme from from like another moment, possibly from a film or something, but that I'm missing. But yeah, anyway. Bye.